Hey there, internet, how's it going? I'm your boy John from John Grave Show, and today I'm here, which I know that I'm late on. I'm here just to give up some talks on some anime that I've been watching recently. And I got 5 of them to talk about. And for number 1, most likely I'm just going to be talking about Log Horizon for right about now. Well, Log Horizon for right now, from how I'm possibly liking the anime and how that I'm liking the show, and how interesting it's kind of getting. From where we left off last time, which that now that they kind of like cover like that the round table is now in, everybody has their rules, they're trying to put purpose back into Mother World, and basically they're gonna have to treat this world like how it's actually the real world, and they have to like basically make all the rules themselves. And they just sort of foreshadow that basically the people, or necessarily the NPCs within the game, are actually living beings who have families, dreams, and so on and so forth. And that they could possibly be leading or running into a war, mostly because of how the player characters have been acting since they've been there. Or at least I'm assuming since the so-called adventurer player characters were there. And as for now, it's kind of like showing some weight behind it, because at the end of this episode, they basically showed like that, or at least like throughout this episode, like a few instances, they showed talk of possibly there could be some NPCs out there watching them, and they show like certain NPCs with like certain royal rings actually going around checking everything. And it sort of seems like that the world now, well, at least like in game terms, it seems like that the world itself is basically updating in the way of such as like a expansion pack, and it's actually sort of like actually leading the characters to go on to like a brand new quest, or it would feel like another quest solely because like something that's actually sort of like pushing the world to evolve into like a certain conflict. Mostly because, like I said, the world is based possibly now, or at least the people now kind of have to find something to do. And since some people, they don't want to level, they've now just gone on to possibly just opening up shops and so on and so forth. And now, at the end of this one, they basically said, like, yeah, the actions of what the people were sort of checking on, it could lead to something bigger, because they were talking to the king of the land, the king NPC of the land, and possibly he's planning something against the adventurer characters, namely all of them in Akihabara. I think that's the name of their little town now, and he's planning something to possibly take all of them down, or possibly lead into like something or at least lead into like a future conflict, or to a future solution of something that probably might happen later on, or to now. Sorry about that, my vision's fading a little bit, but yeah, it sort of seems like that the world itself is going to evolve or turn into like a brand new quest on its own, just so that all these characters, or at least like it could be the player characters versus the NPCs, or at least that's what it seems like that they're pushing for. So yeah, that's what basically happened this week. It was an interesting episode. Log Horizon has sort of moved further away from just having action within every single episode, mostly because now it sort of doesn't serve a purpose unless it's needed. But in terms of now, it sort of feels like that after this episode, they're going to start slowly getting back into the action of trying to balance story and action at the same time. Solely because for these past few episodes, it's really been diplomatic. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling about this episode. I liked it. It was very near the end. It had a little bit of suspense, not over the top. It had its funny moments, had its calm moments. And it's progressing as a show. So yeah, what did you guys think of this show? Who saw it? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you have problems with it? Please let me know. Put it down in the comment section. And please rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video up on all of your favorite media sites. Have a good one.